I said I've been mentoring some young people. I want to test whether they have come of age. I want to see whether this mentorship program of mine has worked. I asked Senator John Methu, 35-year-old, and you come here, please lead the campaign and get your colleagues. Jerry Minor, 29, 30, Karungo Thangwa, 41, young people. And I'm to date. Among the things I'm celebrating in this window of Garau is the success of my mentorship program, that the leaders I'm mentoring have come of age. In fact, I was under a lot of pressure from the community that Kalau was very important because of the dignity of our community, that if something went wrong, they would be very offended. And they were finding me a bit irresponsible, in fact, reckless, that I had left it to a 35-year-old man to drive such an important exercise. And many people urged me to move to Kalau and take charge, but I had confidence that for the last 2 years, I've mentored men and women, young ones, and they have come of age. Okay. And I didn't want to know. Okay. And I told my people, go and deliver. In fact, when William Ruto put too much money and brought the train, they almost chickened out and said, oh, boss, this thing is too important for us. Ruto has put too much money. We have 7 ministers. Please come and help us. I said, no. You guys, I want to see whether you have come of age. This thing, drive it to the end. They reached a point, they panic. In fact, I drove all the way to Nyahururu to go and take over the campaign. They were panicking because of the goodies, because of the money. I went to Nyahururu. And then I changed. I went in a small vehicle. I changed. I went round. I listened. I called them. I said, continue. There's no problem. Today, I want to tell the people, you know, there are people who have been saying, oh, the mountain will not have a presidential candidate, or Rigathi Gachagua can be locked out by the courts. In fact, most members of parliament from the mountain, Akina Faith Getawa and Alas Ichoma, they have gone to William Ruto saying, please interfere with the courts and make sure Rigathi Gachagua is barred from ever running, because if he runs, he'll finish us. See what you can do with the court and make sure he is barred from ever running, so that if he doesn't run, the mountain doesn't have a presidential candidate, then it's easier for us to get elected. I have very bad news for you. You people who have been pressurizing William Ruto to interfere with the courts and make sure that I'm not a candidate and the mountain has no candidate, I have very bad news for you. I have young men and women who have come of age. In the unfortunate event that William Ruto interferes with the court process and I'm barred from ever running, I have men and women ready to run. So me and the community will agree, pick one, and I can tell them, those young people I have are more lethal than Rigiji. In fact, a contest between one of my people, the ones I have, they would have a better showing than I as a presidential candidate, because one, they are youthful, they have a lot of energy, and also the country is craving for youthful leadership. So those who have been going to Ruto crying to him that he can use his influence and money to corrupt the courts so that I'm locked out, so that the mountain will never have a candidate for president, for deputy president, I have bad news for you. After my team, because they are all my young people, 18 of them were there. From among them, in case they succeed and they say, I cannot, we have men and women, competent, capable, articulate, energetic to be president or deputy president for that matter. And I'm a very happy leader that my mentorship, my community will never be exposed again. That even if today anything happened to me, even if today anything happened to me, I've established successfully a clear leadership structure that the community will never get convinced. If I'm not there, pick so and so, move on. All right, so you seem to think they're tested, tried. Yeah, those guys are good. Is my team there? I can consult the community. Pick one of them to presidential candidate. He'll beat William Ruto in the morning. Since you're so enthusiastic about youthful leadership,
There's some who are saying that Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator, is putting the cart before the horse. Masayake bado.
No.
There are others who are saying he's proved himself.
I'm telling Edwin Sifuna not to listen to that nonsense. Edwin Sifuna, please pursue your dream. All dreams are valid. In fact, that is one young man, if given the opportunity, I would also like to mentor. Among my guys, I'm telling you, Rogers, let's be honest.
Would you support a Sifuna ticket?
Why not?
Okay.
I am a kind of a person who is so genuine. You know, Kenyans say Rigiji is a truthful man. I am one leader who is not threatened by youthful people. The kind of method, Karungo, Jerry, the people I have mentored, not many leaders would agree. They would feel threatened. Leaving that campaign to my young leaders to take credit shows that Gachagua does not feel threatened by young people. And I will never steal for growth of young leadership. I want to encourage Edwin Sifuna, Akina John Metho, Jane Jerry, Karungo Thangwa, Cleophas Marara, Babu Owino, all these youthful people. Please, the time is now. Let people not tell you that you are leaders of tomorrow. No, don't listen to that nonsense. The time is now. I look forward to sitting with Edwin Sifuna and listen to him. I've sat with Babu, I've listened to those young people. I've sat with people that I work closely with. I believe that the greatest resource for our country is our youthful population. We have got good leaders. They have no history of corruption. They are not tainted. They are not tribal. They have no beef with anybody. They are not vengeful. What a resource for this country.
Then why caution?
We are not short of options.
Why would you caution the governor of Murang'a?
No, the governor of Murang'a would have fallen into a government scheme without knowing. The chairman of IBC had threatened to cancel the by-election if there is violence. I am a consumer of intelligence. I was deputy president. I was also a civil servant for the longest. I have serious network within government. Actually, I have more information than William Ruto most time. William Ruto is too busy doing business deals. He doesn't know what's going on in the country. I had information that William Ruto had told Ethicon to try to cancel that by-election because it was not going well. That is why he issued a press conference saying, if there is violence, I'll cancel this election. They had planned violence that weekend. So when Kangata said he'll go to Olkalau, one, we had not invited him, but there's nothing wrong with him coming. I actually sent him a message through the Senator Jonyoto. I said, tell Kangata, that place is very complicated, and there are issues that he wouldn't know. For now, let him keep off. Let it remain a local affair. Because even I and the party leader have not gone to campaign for my candidate because I know what is happening. Please let him not go. Okay? So he was told, he said, okay. Then we heard he is still continuing.